So both these teams have something to prove after losses last night. The Caps beaten by the Bruins. And here we go. To Washington in the offseason on the first day of free agency, freeing up his number 28 for Claude Giroux. Bunting, to Matthews, in, shoots! Save made by Lindgren. And Ovechkin chips it back out to Evgeny Kuznetsov.
We've seen it this season for Austin Matthews. Quick little 2-on-1. He tries to power this one. 5-hole now. Lindgren catches the other way. He likes the shot right by the right ankle of goaltender.
Here's Carlson, plays it back across. Ovechkin at the goalpost, right off the pipe, and back it goes to center ice. Capitals power play, Mike, last year was ranked 23rd in the league, the lowest it's been in 15 years. But the loss of Nick Baxter, a big part of that, as Marner steals it shorthanded. In comes Marner, backhand shot. Lindgren gets the left arm on that and squeezes the puck. Trevor Van Riemsdyk thinks that to the line, but not out. Matthews back to Riley. Cross ice, Marner feeds it back in front. Oh, what a stop there by Lindgren, coming across on Nylander again. Being shot by Van Riemsdyk, centers it. Tavares couldn't get a shot away. Back is Riley with it. Or Matthews. Marner. Riley. In, back to a pass, score! John Tavares on the power play. That's a 1-0 Toronto lead.
Around the box, you're going right through it. And at the very end, it's Marner to Riley, and he goes back against the grain and you present your skates. That's not a kick. You can offer it as a target.
Van Riemsdyk tied up by Bunting. Now down on it. Marner works it free. Matthews in, shoots. Lindgren got a shoulder on that. Loose puck to the side of the goal to Van Riemsdyk. Matthews stepped into him. Started Hathaway, a rugged character for a number of years in the NHL. Back to Van Riemsdyk. Worked back in, the centering pass, down with a chance, scored! Eric Gustafsson with the pass. And the Capitals have tied the game.
It's a nice little give and go here. Van Riemsdyk and Gustafsson gets Mitch Marner at bad spot, and 3 guys down low, only 2 elite defensemen, and a really nice feed from Gustafsson, who can make some good plays, finding the seam, down, chip it, up and over and through Samsonov. All on Mitch Marner getting burnt with a give and go, watching the puck with Eric Gustafsson. He's had some good years, especially in Chicago the one year he was running a power play. And there's Hathaway and Bunting. That had gone back to the incident at the blue line when
Brody back to center ice for Yarncrook. That's knocked down. Brody tied up by TJ Oshie, who fishes out ahead for Johansson. Marcus Johansson in, fire, scores! And trickles through Samsonov, and the Capitals have taken the lead.
Back on the board. A bit of a nothing play. Just steps in it. Good play by TJ Oshie to keep it alive, but well, first of all, Samsonov's got to make that save. Flat out, you can't let that go through you. Goes underneath his blocker, got to squeeze it down. But another one from Morgan Riley. Had that with Cole Caulfield last night, where there's no real center lane drive threat. You got to close faster. You don't make that shot harder for Johansson. Don't give him so much time and space to feel comfortable that he can really lean on it.
And a long and winding road for Johansson back to Washington. He was drafted by them in the first round.
Look out.
2009. Giordano and Hathaway, now lead pass from Nylander in. Poke check there by Lindgren. Malkin pivots back for Tavares. He watched there by Nant. The back of the point is Nylander. Across to Brody. Brody shoots, kicked up by Lindgren. And Tavares could reach rebound. Bounces back to Malkin. Still loose. Still loose and behind Lindgren. How did that stay out? Off the face-off, knocked out. Away comes Marner in the dying seconds with Engvall. Marner in. Second chance, stopped by Lindgren. Matthews comes in after it. And Carlson takes that away. A late dash for the Leafs, and they almost got the equalizer as time wound down.
And good defensive play by Marner. He's got a rush. He checks the clock to see the time. He's trying to sweep it around, but Orlov closes with his stick to make it difficult for Marner to hook it around to Engvall. That's good lateral movement on one of the better players with the puck in the NHL.
22 shots for the Leafs in that period, more than they had any period of a game. And Orlov banks it back ahead to Brown. Connor Brown bumped off the puck by Riley. Kerfoot comes in across the line. Kerfoot centers it. Yarncrook scores! scores. Charlie Yarncroke, his first as a Leaf, and the game is tied at 2.
Drive the far post, stick on the ice, firm bottom hand, and what a play by Kerfoot, who kind of kicks his puck around, gets it onside, and Yarncroke just beats Orlov to the net. Kerfoot puts it right where he needs to. And here's Yarncroke and Orlov. Little spinner, and just go. He times it perfectly. Orlov thinks he has him, realizes he doesn't, looks for a reach in desperation.
Nylander spins back, Bunting Park in front. Giordano back across to Matthews. Marner centers a freak pass save by Lindgren. Nylander centers a bouncing puck up by Bunting, and it's sent down the ice by Eller. Marner winding in loose in front. Bouncing puck was knocked away by Strome. Protas works in with Strome. Protas shoots. Save made by Samsonov, and he lunges for the rebound.
His size, once he gets rolling, here he is with a bit of a head of steam. Pokes it past Sandini. Tries to gap up there, but a little tired, little heavy legs. His Protas does not let him close. And then, of course, with that reach, you're going to have a hard time getting to the puck on a stick check. Good save for Samsonov, who's got to reestablish himself here in the second period after a bit of a leaky first.
Now Marner with the steal, centers it, Matthews in a backhand shot, rebound! Bunting can't reach another chance, Lindgren knocked that away from Matthews.
Mitch Marner's been jumping on a lot of loose pucks. He gets it in front. Oh, and it just skips over top of Michael Bunting's stick. The backhand catches Lindgren right in the face from Matthews, and Bunting's got the empty net if he can get good contact with it, but it's bouncing right off the top of the blade.
Engvall works out of the corner with it. Engvall crisscrossing with Hall, who gathers it up. Hall works in, little backhand shot, poke check, rebound, another chance for Yarncroke, and the save is made by Charlie Lindgren. Dowd once again head-to-head with Matthews. Nick Jensen slides it across to Orlov.
Get a little heat when you get back to the bench after pulling off one of those.
Marner drops that back to Giordano. Sandin to Giordano. Long wrist shot got through, scores! Mark Giordano, the go-ahead goal here in the third period.
Snapping that pass quick across. Matthews get a piece of this. It looked from my vantage point like he did. And it also maybe caught a piece of Dowd's hip. He takes a swing at it. I think they're kind of asking him. It looked like from the bench. Yeah, he absolutely did get a piece of that one. So that'll be Austin Matthews on the board.
Long cross-ice pass for Ovechkin, skipped away. Now Aston Reese with Yarncroke short-handed. Aston Reese, Yarncroke back in front, hammered it wide. Ovechkin waiting for it.
As Aston Reese floats it over. Good play here by Yarncroke, aware of a stick lift.
Mantha drops it back to Johansson. Ovechkin remains out for the remainder of the power play. Hall sends it away. Here comes Engvall short-handed. Engvall works in. He's knocked down. Marner loose in front. Great stop there by Lindgren. 10 seconds to go in the period. Ovechkin swings it back across to Karlsson. That's blocked by Hall. Yarncroke gets to it. Trying to clear it out. The puck's at his feet. Oshie holds the line. The time expires. And the Toronto Maple Leafs win their home opener 3-2 over the Washington Capitals.